Hello and welcome back to the Country Life Podcast. I'm Brian, and always joined with me is Nathan, Luke, and Jason. How are y'all doing tonight?
Good yourself.
Perfect fine.
Good.
How y'all been? It's been a while since we done this.
Yeah.
Same old, doing the same shit, different day.
I feel like you always
Think
say that,
about it.
Nathan. Honestly.
It really is. That's the way life is, though. With
Yeah.
me, you gotta remember that. Is
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I have to put up with y'all every single day. Like, I have to put up with the same shit, different day.
At least we know what Brian Nathan's favorite quotes are.
Oh yeah.
For Brian, it's seems legit, and for Nathan, it's whatever the fuck he usually says.
You know what? I'm gonna quickly take them in at the quote Hall of Fame real quick. This is something new we've added over the past time since we last recorded. Feel free to pause
Are we
and
gonna
read as I
count
go
the ones
through.
that are blacklisted?
Yeah, we'll count them, I guess, because some of them are kind of funny.
Those are more of the funnier ones.
I'm just gonna scroll through them a little slowly so you guys can pause and read at any point in
Forgot
time.
about that one.
Which one?
Eric said, "Is she black?"
Dude, there's so
There's so many good ones.
I mean, there's a good mixture. There's some of them you really need context though before you can really read them.
You've always need a tank.
like the one I did, 1106. Bro, stop playing with yourself.
I
Yeah.
had a lag spike. I think it was
Yeah, you
broke.
want to get some details on the back of that
It
one?
was Nathan.
Yeah, let's get some.
And then my other one. Hold on, I gotta take my gloves off. Or take my gloves. You remember that scene, Jason?
Yeah.
On that scene?
Hold on. Remember when Groen said someone could make a PowerPoint on how being gay?
I mean, that's a normal day though for us.
It really is. That's the thing.
If you can't run the cat efficiently, you don't deserve to be in the server," said Ricky. And then Chris said, you don't even know how to run it."
Let's let's just take it back to Jason's though. Recently, 9/11 ... Wait, you didn't hear that?
Yeah, Jason, what's the deal there?
No, we were talking about the times, and for you guys it would have been 10:11, but for me it was 9:11. So I was like, so everybody was saying it's 10:11, and I just blatantly said 9:11, and then everybody was dead silent. I said, wait, I didn't mean it that way.
It shows what kind of morons we really are when the cameras aren't on us. I mean, we really are not the smartest group ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
here's
here's another one of my quotes. Oh no, I almost forgot my pants.
Forgot my pants. And here's one that Nathan said: "We're messaging Hadridge."
Messaging church.
See guys, if you're interested, I am looking for some new staff for Clrp. I got 2 incompetent ones right here. We'd love to replace them.
Who, Brian, Jason?
You mean you have a whole team of incompetents?
You mean Brian, Jason, because
you
the staff team.
technically you are. You're what's it called?
I'm a
Recruiter.
recruiter, an interview
That's
manager.
part of staff. That's technically part of staff.
Well, technically
you just
not.
don't show up to the meetings.
Yeah.
We can't forget about
moderator? Question mark.
Hold on.
What about moderator?
We can't forget about how many times Cosmos has said "fuck it." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What were you saying about
That's fucking a lot.
about moderator?
I said Luke question mark as mod.
I don't see that happening ever.
Question mark never happening.
Yeah, see.
Well, let's talk about this for a minute. We never thought that Jason would ever get moderator.
Jason's an admin.
But
Yeah.
We never thought he would get admin again, but yeah, here we are.
I mean, I put my staff application in twice.
What
No.
stuff?
Jason is the clear example of what happens when you pay to win.
You gotta do it like that.
let's be honest. The only reason I actually got staff in the first place is because I bought Nathan Gold Rush, or I gave him money
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we all know that.
You bribed
Are we
you
really gonna-
bribed
He
Nathan.
did.
Well,
He
guys,
did.
you,
The first,
you heard it
the
from
first,
no, you heard it from Nathan himself. If you bribe
Are we
Nathan,
really
you
gonna
get
stay
staff.
here and literally just let Nathan get called out like that?
So what was
uh,
happening?
sad-
What
see,
happened?
The sad part is the situation that I had was I was already gonna make Luke a staff member,
That's
but
what
Luke
they all
told,
say.
I was
That's
sitting there.
it.
No. I was legitimately Luke spent at that time. Luke was in the server. I want to say about 3 weeks. So I was already about making a staff member because the way it works is you have to earn trust and thought I'd become a staff member. So he became a staff member. We had some good trust with him. But before he became a staff member, I just found out Gold Rush the game came out. So I was like, I really want this fucking game. And Luke said, "Well, if I buy it for you, I get staff." I said, "Sure, why not?" He actually bought it for me, so I had to buy staff.
No, what he said was you were like, I'll give
Alright,
you
so
like
let's
30,000
give,
in-game
let's
money,
give, yeah.
and I
Here's
was
the
like,
backstory.
no,
Um,
I want just give me staff. I don't care if it's what staff position. I just want staff to help out, and that's how it happened.
yeah. Now let me give you some backstory. Whenever Nathan says earn trust, it means be a suck up to every single staff member.
Yeah.
Ah, not necessarily.
It's Lexi.
What was that in the background, bro?
Oh, speak of the devil.
That's my homie on his Xbox.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Welcome,
which, by the
Lexi.
way, I'm gonna go ahead and announce this. Nathan is the winner of season 2 World of Outlaws, the list. So congrats,
Of course he
Nathan.
fucking is.
It's
Not
because
enough
he's
people
the
are coming
owner.
tonight,
Wow!
so
It's
Wow!
it's because he's the owner.
being number 1.
It's because he's
And
the
it's the
owner.
final season.
There
It's
it
the final
is.
season too. So
Prejudice.
Here's the funny part about that. I wasn't even going to go tonight. I wasn't even planning on getting on GTA night. So I was fully prepared to give up my what's it called?
Winning
I
streak.
can't even go.
no,
So,
I
I
literally
found-
became number 8 on the list without
How
even
am I
having
over?
to race.
How am I over you then?
Because I haven't done a single call out. I literally just got onto the board just to fill more spots, and here I am, number 8 on the list.
I'm number like 7, I think.
Let's
Well,
just
you also forget about 3 of the people who were on the list got banned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is fair.
Yeah.
let's just say
Oh,
this.
yes.
I was invited to the server before it got announced by Bry. I haven't went to one race.
Nate, 2 is Jack. Of course it's Jack. He likes to nail everyone in the leg.
But that's
Blast.
only reason I haven't went is because you guys
Uh,
have it on these nights
mm.
and you start at like 8 o'clock, and by the time you start it, it's like 10,
Oh my god.
and I can't like show up to them.
Nathan's Boosty Squad.
Wait, is that in the
I need to change that back.
list
Someone changed them.
Nathan's Boosty Squad.
No.
Oh great.
No.
I have no
Well,
money.
the list server will be converted into Nathan's NASCAR server now.
Why?
Is that what we're doing? We're
Cool.
working together on the NASCAR.
Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and convert that into it.
Damn,
So
those
how
sound good to
long?
me.
So how long are you
Yeah, just
looking to shoot
tell
for
me
to go
stuff that you
tonight?
need to change in it.
Do what?
How long are you guys shooting to go for tonight?
Hour 30.
An hour
Always.
30? Alright.
30 minutes.
An hour 30 or
I'm
I'm
30?
pretty sure we're probably doing good on time.
Hour 30.
Okay,
Probably.
yeah, we're at 9:08, 9:05, something like that.
Yeah.
My timer.
Well, I mean,
Off on the
I
side.
guess, yeah. I guess it's about time we start explaining to people where we've been and what's it called, what all we've been up to.
Yeah. Nathan, would you like to start us off with that?
You want me to? I got this.
We'll go
Okay,
down the line.
so
It'll
the
go you
reason-
and me, Jason.
The
and Brian.
reason we haven't been posting any or anything like that is because Luke has been lazy and he won't record it.
Yeah, sounds about
No, I'm
right.
joking.
Yeah,
I'm-
Luke.
No, I'm joking. We've been all extremely busy with real life stuff. I've been having some stuff going on with the server. Right now, we hit over since we last time we've done this. We've hit 100 members twice, and every time we hit 100 members, I go through and kick all the inactives and puts us back down to 80. But hey, still 80
That's
people.
where all
That's
of our members
usually
went. Because I was
Yeah,
looking at it.
like-
I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, "We just hit 100." And then I looked back 5 minutes later. We're like back at 85. I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah,
You were just
no,
like at 100.
Guys, we're at 88 members, guys. Yeah.
Well, let it hit 100 again. I'll go back through and clear all the inactives out. Which I think I banned a couple of people by accident.
By
Yeah,
accident,
you
he
kicked a few
says.
inactives. You kicked that dispatcher.
Who?
Uh,
Bugs?
bugs. Yeah.
Figured.
No, Buzz needed to
kicked-
go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
You
stuff we
kicked
won't talk about here, though.
Hint of a drama podcast.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, we have plenty of that. That's something else we've been doing with is we've been doing with a lot of people
Matter of-
coming in being dramatic over stupid stuff. In all reality, we've had what's it called? We've had 2 different people join our server within the last month,
Yeah.
and both of them got banned from the server because of disrespect and also other reasons that we won't go into.
Yeah.
And also betrayal, and they both went and started their own servers, and I found out this morning that both of them are officially shut down, and they don't know where the hell they're going to go for the next situation.
So
One of them never got up off the ground. It's my part.
So what is that whole situation I've been hearing about with Blake and whoever else it is? Like they're always arguing.
Blake's gone.
Blake and Brady or Blake and Cassidy?
Cassidy.
Blake and Cassidy.
Alright, so we all switched into the drama.
That's gonna take this entire podcast time.
Real quick, hey, can we talk about? Hey, does Pope watch these? Does Pope watch these?
I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, before we get in-
Hold
on, Nathan.
Let's leave Pope alone for a minute. Let's focus on the Blake and Cassidy.
Hold on. Before we get on that topic, let's finish updating everyone on how our lives are going before we get on that topic.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm gonna go last. Jason, you go ahead.
Why me?
Because Bri,
Because it's
Bri,
special.
Bri, you go. Give Jason some time to think.
True. Well,
Other than
mostly why
laying
I
in
haven't
bed.
been here to get everybody in here is because I've been working double shifts, trying to earn more money, and helping Nathan with some stuff on the outside.
Suck up. Wait, what?
To get staff.
Oh.
Jason didn't buy me anything to get staff.
Oh, I thought that was Luke that called him and said that. I was like, okay.
No. Oh, Jason.
Jason, are
I
you
was about to
are you
say,
prepared
Luke,
now,
come
Jason?
What?
Are you prepared now?
Yeah.
All right, go for
Work.
it. Okay. Well,
seems legit.
on the other hand, I've been talking to my recruiter and scheduled an appointment with him. He's gonna come by my house Monday. We're gonna talk to him about all the paperwork and everything, and gonna take my practice
Which branch?
test. Army.
I swear, if you say I was about to say if you say the fucking Navy.
No, I'm gonna be joining the Army Reserves so I can do
Hold on.
my college and stuff. Go ahead, Nathan.
No, hold on. Think about this for a minute, though. Luke would match the Navy so well.
No.
He'd be over there saying, "And in the Navy, we scouts."
Wait, isn't Deers
I mean-
JRTC a Navy?
Yeah, it's the Navy. But she is gay, so I mean, it matches her personality.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is what I'm trying to say. Don't disrespect anybody that's in the Navy and that, but you're gay. Oh, no offense. Next question.
But yeah, no, I'll be talking
Murder.
to my recruiter Monday about all the legal side of it. About
So
when
can
I'll
we
go to
ship
basic and stuff.
So when are we shipping you out,
Hey,
Amar?
can we give you to the Navy instead?
No.
So you never come back.
So what will probably happen is if I get to go in at 17, I'll probably do it during the summer. That way it doesn't interfere with school.
The summer.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? I haven't graduated for almost a year, so I don't know what that is anymore.
Yeah. What's the summer?
Whenever they say you get a 2-month
wait,
break,
Look. Here's the thing. Look, we don't understand what summer is anymore. All we
Jason,
know is it's hot and cold. There we go.
Jason, it's whenever you have a bunch of drunk drivers and it's like 100 degrees out.
Ah, you're
Yeah.
talking about
Basically, when
drunk season.
Jason has to bust a bunch of kids for partying.
Yeah. That's totally not when his paycheck goes up.
Yeah, Jason.
I mean,
Whenever,
he's wrong.
That's
He
definitely
isn't
not
wrong.
Jason's favorite
He
type.
is not
Jason, when that
wrong.
time comes around again, I want to see you donate to the server.
I know, right? Like,
Because we know you hit your quota really fast then. And then more.
that's what we need to start doing. Giving the cops quotas.
Yes.
God. No, just like, all right, you have to hit 200 arrests. Go. You have a
Yeah, I
week.
know, right? I know, right? Like,
They're
that's
gonna
why
start
the cops
arresting.
are active.
They're gonna start arresting everyone they see. Just you ran a stop sign. You get 2 years.
Criminal,
in federal
public,
jail.
public endangerment,
No, they'll
arresting
give
them.
reckless driving ticket.
I mean, yeah, you should actually start giving the cops quotas.
We could, but they'd probably hate us.
could.
They probably hate us with all of their.
They already hate me. I hate to say it. I'm not very liked as it is, so it's nothing new.
Oh,
Like, especially like,
Like the cops are about to start boycotting. Like,
so
for
why
real,
so
like,
while we're
they're
on the
about to be
top,
like, all right, until we get treated fairly, we're not RPing. You're gonna have no.
so while we're on the topic of the server CLRP, whatever happened with us going to the UK? I skimmed through the announcement.
Yeah, some people
Going
might
to the
want a
UK.
explanation on
I'm
that.
sorry, I cannot buy a plane ticket that far. That's our only answer. Okay.
I can't go there. I got too many guns, and I don't leave.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
want to
mean-
be told. I don't want to be told by a 90-year-old woman and a guy with crooked teeth that I can't have weapons. Okay.
Okay,
Pretty much,
what
yeah.
happened with the CLRP switching to the UK server? How about that? You happy now?
Actually, the UK server completely got dropped.
Oh.
They refrained from order because we didn't do it, and they didn't think it was fair. I came down to this decision personally for the best of CLRP
Mhm.
because of the fact of these guys were trying to take the family out of CLRP. I don't take the family out of it. They wanted me to become a dictator, not give the people their free choice. I'm not. Never mind. I'm not. What's it called? I'm not.
Actually,
fucking-
dictators take power by force. You wouldn't really be a dictator. You'd be a monarch.
Well, yeah.
Well, anyways,
Oh, no,
with
it
your
would have been a dictator because they wanted me to take everybody and just throw it out of the ring and just completely start fresh and kind of
Really?
restrict y'all completely. They wanted me just to kind of take force over y'all and leave y'all where y'all had nothing to say over it, and they just wanted me to say just fucking deal with it. And I'm not
That's
that type
retarded.
of person. This server was built off
Yeah.
the fact of I dealt with too many dictators, and I hate to say it, we've gotten successful. I mean, fuck, what
How long
are
has
we
this server
having
been up?
join?
6 months.
It's 6 months, and what are we having join the interview server a day? Fucking 25 to 30 people a day.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
and real
We
quick,
got noticed by
real quick.
YouTubers too.
Yeah, real quick. Something that people don't understand before they join our community is we're family. Like once you are in, you're treated as one of us. Like whether you're, beginning, you're starting out or whatnot, to whenever you could be, down low and then up high and then down low. You're still gonna be, treated as a brother, a sister, family. And that's what people
unless
don't
your name is
see.
Luke. No, if your
Or
name
if
is
your name's
Luke.
Jason.
Well, I kind of deserve that because yeah. Just say that.
It's a
I'll
joke.
take it.
We
I know.
we all have our problems at times. It's just how you deal with those problems that names you what you are.
Or unless
Um,
you're Nathan and Pope, then Pope is Nathan's daddy.
Oh
No,
god.
no,
I
no,
was
no, no,
about-
no, no, no,
I
no.
was about to call him the other name. I
No,
was about to call him the other
after
name.
No, after what happened yesterday, I have a totally different person who I look up to and I respect. And y'all don't even know the
Corey,
story. I will
Corey,
tell you later.
Corey,
No,
Corey.
no,
Wait.
Tommy. Me and Tommy are brothers in blood right now because of what we saw yesterday.
Did he suck up to you?
I never.
Hey, speaking of which, a person that Nathan introduced me to, I think yesterday or the other day. If you ever wanted to know anything about medical stuff, definitely go to Corey.
Corey,
Definitely.
Corey.
He
I
is the
haven't
best
personally-
one in the business.
I haven't personally talked to Corey.
Hey,
Like,
look,
I
if
want
you
to sit
just
down and
wanna
have a
know
conversation
what?
with him.
stuff,
You know what? I got this, and this is not a lie. For Corey, what we're going to do, we're going to sit down with him. If someone pisses me off good enough, like D or Hazard, what I'm going or Bri again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him. I'm going to put in a group call with him. I'm just going to let Corey go to town on it because after I let Bri talk to Corey for about 25 minutes, fucking Corey broke Bri. Bri didn't know what to say. Bri was confused as fuck. He broke him completely. So fuck, piss me off. I'll put you in a call with Corey.
Bride turned
Thing
into a
is, though,
broken cell phone.
Nathan pissed me off that night for the information that he actually told me, and then
Here's
I
the thing.
fucking-
I'm pretty sure me and Bless are the only people that can talk as much as Corey can.
I mean, I can talk a good bit. I just choose not to. I'm just like that quiet. Well, not that quiet, but quiet.
Like me, Blessed, and Corey could have a whole conversation about real life government stuff, and you guys would not know what we were talking about at all.
That's because
Oh.
some people on the server don't care about the government.
I
Nathan.
mean, it's not that I don't care.
Huh?
It's that I just don't care what's going on
I'm supposed
currently.
to. No, you're telling me I'm supposed to care?
Since
That's
when?
bullshit.
Hey, look, I don't like the president either. Okay, but I have to. I
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. He's doing all right. That's as far as I'll get.
right.
All right. I cannot
All
say.
right.
Let's hold on.
I
hold on.
cannot say my political views because I do not believe in that.
We're
But
totally.
he's
let's-
doing all right.
Let's not get it political.
War, you know.
Let's not get political because that also
Yeah.
will stop us from getting sponsors and more people to come on if we get political.
Yeah, that's true.
All I can say is there's things he's doing really good. I will agree with that. And there's some things he's doing fucking terrible. But I hate
Yeah.
to say it, I haven't seen a president yet that I agree with every detail he does.
JFK.
You're right. He was actually one I did agree a lot with what he said. But no, he even has some situations that I didn't like. So stuff like that just kind of.
You know what? Nathan for president. Nathan for president.
Speaking of president, when are we gonna open
You
up the
don't
mayor
want me
position in the server again?
Never. No one wants to do it, so we're just gonna leave it alone.
What, the mayor
What
thing?
we got right now, we got too much stuff going on with updating the server, everything like that. It's just new.
Oh yeah, back to the
Yeah.
Cassidy and Blake thing. Now. So like,
Can we
what's
stay on one topic for 5 seconds? God
sorry?
damn.
Sorry,
Y'all over here jumping.
You're right.
What we
Luke,
got? ADHD?
Luke, you're aiming at him trying to get off the subject like you're trying to put Lyndon B. Johnson in office. Okay.
Sorry.
Right?
Sorry, I just thought about I just keep thinking about what
Like,
why
okay,
they always argue.
Relax.
Okay, no, hold on. Let's answer this comment. Let's answer this one first. Blake and Corey. Not Blake and Corey. Blake
Corey?
and Cassidy.
Blake and Corey.
Blake Cassidy.
Has that been a thing?
It's been a long week with them. Blake and Cassidy. That's it. That's a rough estimate of what's going on there, but I will say,
Rough estimate. You mean a rough life?
Just let him talk, Jason, please.
yeah. Best way to put it is that situation. I've been personally dealing with a lot of that stuff. Trying to deal with it and trying to make it make sense personally.
Mm-hmm.
They are, from what I can tell, they are a couple that's in love with each other, but they believe in non-traditional values that say me and you may not believe in. They believe in having multiple people in their relationship, that type of stuff.
Oh,
and so
we had
what's
like a full
going on?
conversation about this on
Oh, it
podcast.
gets, see, y'all
it
don't
gets a
know
lot
this.
worse. It gets a lot worse.
Exactly, it really does because you don't know the half of it. So last night, this girl Cassidy, Cassidy has been trying to get with me, Tommy, Blast, and we don't know how many more guys she's been talking to.
She's been trying to message me too.
So okay, then we got another one. The list keeps growing by the day, and I'm
But Blast
finding it
is understandable,
hilarious.
But Blast is understandable though. He's your thing.
Blast is your sugar daddy, Nathan.
She will die if she continues messing with Blast. That's all I can say.
Oh.
I mean, it's just the situation at hand. I've never, in my existence, like dealing with this crap. I dealt with someone that has went out of their way to do this type of shit.
Well, like I said,
Because-
I've only heard like bits and pieces of it. Like the first time I heard about it was the other night, and that's when my birthday. They just randomly started arguing all of a sudden on a traffic stop with me.
That's all they do is argue.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say it like that, but they argue a whole lot. And you know what? I can say it like this: it's not my job to tell them, "Oh, you can't argue." And my job, when it comes down to if they start arguing with people and they start having situational problems like that,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna step in here eventually. I'm gonna say, "All right, now you gotta chill out." But
if they message one more person.
The what?
I said if they message one more person and try to get with them, you're shutting it down.
I'm tired of it. I hate to say it. There's got to be a situation. I'm not running a dating server here. Like, no offense. I'm not sitting here running a server where I'm trying to get Blast laid or fucking Jason laid or Brian laid. I'm trying to run a damn RP server.
I see how it is. You left me out of it.
I mean, it takes some pressure off of Brian's shoulder. Maybe he would actually, maybe he'd actually show up more.
Who Blast shows up. Okay, the thing with Blast, he shows up just at the ending of RPs.
Well, he lives in California, so RPs for him are like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, technically, yeah, it starts at 4 o'clock. So when he's ending his workday, we're just ending RP.
Yeah.
Which actually, all that with this update is going to change finally. We're planning. Right now, we're having an update currently, as a lot of y'all probably have seen. We're in the middle of an update. And I personally have named this update. I love my name for it. Is the New Beginnings.
Are you Jesus now?
Beginnings.
Yeah, sure.
Are you Jesus now?
No.
He might be.
Huh? It's the legitimate name of it. What's it called? We're naming it New Beginnings because that's what this is primarily focused on. It's focused on having new beginnings with the server. And I'm not gonna lie to nobody. My primary focus with this update is to make sure we agree with it. Agree with everything that's going on, and to get rid of a lot of the drama stuff, everything like that. We want to get rid of it and make it more better for everybody.
Now, will this update also go to the PS server, or is the PS server going to stay how it is?
For right now, PS4 is staying how it is, because this could very much come back in my face and blow up.
Like many things.
I'm not gonna sit here and
There's
tell someone.
There's a lot of things that Nathan has done that has blown up right in his face.
Like the UK.
Exactly.
I mean, it pretty much, it did come back and basically blow up in my face. I should have known better, but
no offense, Nathan.
The server looks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The server looks way better than what it used to. Have you guys seen what the server originally looked like?
No, I'll say this. It's a good thing that what happened did happen with the EU server, because imagine if this would have happened when we were in it.
Ooh. That would not have been good.
It would have been more hassle. It would have been so bad to deal with. It would not.
Like, Nathan, no offense. I knew it wasn't going to work out, but I just wanted to vote yes to see how you were going to treat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it. I believe that it could have happened. It could have worked, in my opinion.
It could have.
It really could have. It's the situation came down of they didn't want it to work, and they wanted me to change the values of my server. I hate to say it. I sat here and built this server with my blood, my sweat, and my tears. They didn't. I hate to say it. Y'all have no clue how many nights I've stayed up just doing shit for the server. Like, bro, I seen it. Like, I had a couple of days I quit coming to RP because I was in the middle of updating the server. Like, it's just
It
that
was like
stuff
4.5
just don't.
days, not a 10.
Exactly, and I was doing stuff honestly for the server that, in all honesty, don't look as big as much as work as it caused. Like, take this update that we're currently doing, the what's it called, New Beginnings update. This update is all about doing newer stuff that's not really a main practice in RP anymore. So with that, it's gonna take me 2-3 weeks. I'm hoping after Thanksgiving to be up and running with it.
We've been we've been working
Like,
on it for. We've been already working on it for.
yeah, for a long time. Like, I'll say it. I'll say exactly what's it called. I posted some things here and there. What's it called? I keep giving like little sneak peeks of it all, everything like that. And I'm gonna continue doing that. It's gonna be modeling our server after something that's not really practiced, and it's just gonna be coming out to the people who want to find out what it is. Because I know I'm excited
Yeah.
for it, Brian, aren't you?
Hell
I
yeah,
was
man.
gonna completely say something, but I decided not to because we would have got canceled.
Yeah, we
Whoa.
kind of forgot that we have some people. We have a podcaster that's not in the staff team, so we just kind of leaked something to him that he doesn't know.
What?
What? Huh?
Luke doesn't know about. Luke doesn't know about the update barely. He knew
No,
about it
he
just
really
because he was
doesn't.
here yesterday.
I'm
But
not
you
a part
know
of the
what?
staff team, so
I hate to say it. I tell a lot of information about it because I hate to say it. I'm gonna give sneak peeks of it here and there. Because I hate to say it, it keeps people interested for when the update does happen. We can sit here and say, "Here's your update," and give it to them plain as day. Um,
Yeah.
it's gonna be unique. It's gonna be it's gonna be very unpracticed. Like, our server looks like a
Yeah.
mess right now because of this update.
Yeah.
I'll be straight up with you.
Like all
I-
of the channels look so jumbled up. It's insane.
Yeah, I'll be straight up with you. I looked at the message about an update coming to the server. I looked through the channels, seen that they were all messed up, and I got off Discord and haven't thought about it since.
Well, okay, it's not that bad. I hate to say y'all can't see what I see necessarily. What me, Brian, and the co-owners can see is way worse than what you see.
Yeah.
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 I was more shocked.
We even went through the expansion of closing down the economy for this type of stuff.
Oh, okay. I was more concerned on me getting a strike somehow than the server update.
Oh, you thought it was because you got a strike?
No, I was like, no, I seen that I got a strike, and I was more concerned about why I got a strike than the update. Like, when it comes to something like this, I know you have a plan for it, you know? When it comes to something this big, you have a plan, and, you know, it comes to a point where, you know, it's not about me or the community having to come up and ask you, like you said, give it a little trust, you know, that one time. I trust you with it. You know, it's your server, you put hours and hours and hours and days and months and whatnot into making the server to what it is now, you know. Matter of fact, all of us here have, you know, we've helped you with it, you know, recruiting and stuff. So, like, I trust you with it. So, like, that's why I wasn't really concerned about it.
And see, that's something we're going to continue doing. And this is something I'm proud to say is because I have a good staff team behind me that's helping me recruit for it. It's gonna keep us looking very much better. I mean, Brian and Jason heard during the meeting what the plan is, and you know what? We've come down to the realization of we don't want 1,000-person server. We want a more exclusive server that's harder to get into because that's what's going to make a quality RP sessions. Like, this is all for fun. I mean, we're not sitting here doing it making money. By no means. I mean, we appreciate it when people help donate
Yeah.
because they help fund the server and all that. But I'm not sitting here doing this for money. I'm not getting rich off this. I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm doing my time, my donating my time, everything because I enjoy it and I love doing this stuff.
So here's a question that I just thought of. Are you thinking about once you get to, some, maybe 200 people or whatnot, are you thinking about, say, whitelisting it where it's harder to get into necessarily than how it is now? It's open for anyone to join. Like anyone can go through it, interview application or whatnot. But are you thinking of like strictly like locking it down somewhat on who we actually want?
No, never. We're never not going to do that, but we're going to be more tougher on applications.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
what
right
I
now,
mean.
Yeah.
I feel like we're lenient currently. We're not sitting there. Of course, we're not being brutally with it, but we're being mean with it, but not mean enough. In
Heck,
my
I've seen you accept 2 applications at the exact same time before.
opinion. So it's a situation of we're going to start holding a higher standard. Now, right now, of course, we're not going to hold that high standard right now because I'm in the middle of updating stuff.
Yeah.
Also, we've got a whole lot of stuff coming. We actually got a website coming here pretty soon, which we actually got our own custom emails. That type of stuff. We actually have a email now that's clrp@countryliferoleplay.com.
That's
Stuff
nice.
like that. We're just getting that type of stuff, and we've gotten some of that stuff because of donations and people helping us out and everything like that. And of course, the biggest thing with this update, in my opinion, is the new logo. It's gonna be different for us to be looking at a different logo every day than the current one.
Yeah, speaking of that, I gotta work on this new logo for this server.
Yeah. But yeah.
For the people that don't know, I'm not sure. The logo. Can we get are we getting custom logos for like Xbox and PS so like we don't get those ones and HQ so we don't get those ones mixed up?
Well, see, that's funny you say that. I've already removed that type of stuff. Not how do I say? Like, I have I ain't gonna lie to nobody. The PS4 server, it's like that, is in a closed folder all the way at the bottom of my server list because I'm in over 100 servers. That is at the closed folder list at the bottom of my
Yeah.
servers. I don't really open that folder up too much, except rarely. And when I see something that needs to be done, of course, we go work on it.
Well, see,
Which
like I
actually,
have.
we did an update on it here pretty recently.
See, I have a order for CLRP, and it's the CLRP game night. This server, the recruit Xbox, PlayStation, HQ, the country, the news, World of Outlaws, the list, and I made.
Yeah, I mean, we all have plenty of stuff we always work on. We'll continuously work on.
Yeah.
But I don't think as of right now we're working on that too much because we're paying a actual graphic designer. This logo is going to be costing us around $100 to $200 for this logo. This is.
It better look nice. I mean, I know it will. I'm just saying for 200 bucks.
If it doesn't look nice, we're gonna have a problem.
When I got told that price tag, I about fell out of the chair. I ain't gonna lie to nobody.
So you had the same reaction I did.
It better be it better be a holographic, animated VR, touching you turn into a whole new world if it costs that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said.
It better come with like a gift card stake to somewhere,
It better come with a 12-gauge shotgun, okay?
Yeah. I was not impressed with the price tag I was given. So let's just say that at least.
With like the donations you get, that's guys, this is what it goes towards, is getting new updated stuff like this for the server.
Oh, I wish we had enough money in donations.
No, I'm just saying.
Hey, ask Blast.
All this,
yeah, ask Blast.
All this stuff that's been happening, all this like the email, everything like that, all that type of stuff is coming out of two people's pockets right now. Mine and Corey's. Corey's stepped up tremendously with what he's doing, everything like that, and what's it called? He'll be working with us on the podcast.
You see how many boosts Corey has given?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my lord.
So Nathan,
it's like 20 in each server.
We have 3 servers. We have 3 servers currently, all tier 5 server, tier 3 servers. So we
Tier
can
5. I don't even think that exists.
So Nathan, has your girlfriend yelled at you yet for the money you've been spending?
Oh,
Unless
We
you're-
God.
don't tell her that.
Does she not have access to see it?
She doesn't notice anyway.
Nathan wouldn't be alive right now if she knew.
Yeah.
See,
Nathan
now y'all
would
say
be
that.
about
The
6 foot under.
funny enough is my girlfriend watches this. I'm gonna be
Does she really?
She really? She really does.
Next RP for
She
Nathan.
watches the entire podcast.
Yes, because I'm on it. She watches it for support. So yeah. So now, thanks a lot. I'm gonna do that shit later.
Hey, Nathan's girlfriend. I hope you're
Have
doing
fun.
well.
Get screwed.
So when y'all want to hold Nathan's funeral during RP?
How about this? We can host a special event that's about an hour and 30 minutes long.
So Nathan, my question is, since she watches our podcast and stuff, and she knows about the community, why isn't she in the community?
Oh, that's a great
That
question
is a great-
because
that is a
all
great
reality is she don't like GTA 5.
That makes a lot of
She actually, funny enough, you would think this would be the opposite way around. She prefers Call of Duty, and I prefer
Okay.
GTA 5. So she
keep
does
her.
stuff
Keep
on
her.
COD.
Keep her.
Yeah, she does stuff on COD. I do stuff on GTA 5.
God, you mean
Luke falling in
like
love.
the fish?
What?
No, like
What?
Right, we'll talk about that later.
no, she prefers like COD and everything like that. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I hate to say it. There's not really a whole lot of girls out there that like Call of Duty. So
Honestly, yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna lie about this. This is the funny part. Is her 2 favorite games are my 2 worst games I'm at. Call of Duty and Rainbow Six Siege.
I love Rainbow.
Oh Lord!
I hate those games with a passion, just because
Of
I
course
never
you like it,
understood.
Luke.
I never understood it, but she loves those games. Those are her favorite games.
Rainbow's fun.
Hey
I
guys,
don't see what you're
since
talking
Luke
about.
says he hasn't, since Luke says Rainbow is fun, how many times have you appeared in RP in the past month? Like 2?
Me? Oh, I haven't showed up that much because I've been doing stuff.
So we need to.
Matter of fact, I need to see if-
what's the call.
I
We
need
need
to
to start watching his profile if he's on Rainbow Six. We need to start striking him. So
No,
everybody
I don't get on my. If I'm not in RP, I don't turn on my Xbox. That's the fun. Unless I'm like watching Netflix on my TV,
That is a lie.
yeah, well, so,
or unless I'm playing Splitgate.
That
And
is a lie.
I
Right.
The question is though, I can actually vouch for that because I've actually seen his like name a few times. Actually
Yeah.
say that he's on there. So
heck, I message
Mm.
Bry like all the time, and he sees my TV. Like if I have it on and I'm not have my computer hooked up to it, or if I'm
Yeah.
not on my computer, I'm playing GTA.
yeah.
Let's get a time check.
We are
Yeah.
sitting at 42 minutes and 56 seconds.
yeah, we got
All
a
right.
bit. Let's start out some
You know
time.
what? Should we see if Jack has anything to say? Sitting down there the entire
Yeah,
time.
why not?
Oh, I forgot Jack was here.
That's what I'm saying.
He said
Jack,
no.
come on up, bud.
Come on, Jack.
Get up here, Jack Danish.
If he don't, if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. Because trust me, we still got
Yeah.
plenty to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All reality is we still got plenty to talk about because, I mean, we haven't even scratched into the surface of everything that has realistically happened. I mean, you still got the whole situations. Bri yelling at me.
Yelling at you. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak again, Jack.
Hazard being an idiot. How many?
I'm really surprised Luke
Hey
and Jason
guys,
ain't asking about
we need
immediately.
I know, right?
we need a hazard strike count since it's been a bit.
Oh
I think
yeah.
last time we said it was
yeah.
like 28.
Oh no, if we're gonna do
No.
this, we have to do deer as well.
I ain't done.
How about we talk about,
no
how
offense,
about we
I haven't
talk
really
about,
done anything against them.
How about we talk about Bison's rec count? Let's see.
Well, since
Too many
Spice,
names,
well,
goddamn.
There's no counter for that.
Yeah,
If
well-
you want a counter for that, okay. Now, this is how you count Bison's rank count. You look up on what's it called? New York. Look up how many wrecks do they have today. Times that by 8.
No,
and
times
there's
that by
your
like
number.
27.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Nathan.
Ain't that bad.
You want to hear
but,
something
by
funny?
8.
Me and Grown were in a helicopter just flying around. I was giving him a tour as my tour service in RP. Okay. All of a sudden, we look down. Bison peels off from a traffic stop and hits a pole instantly. Me and
That
Groen
sounds
start
like it.
laughing our ass off because
Yeah, I
he
mean,
gets
that-
out of the car
You have a
and
driver's
he
license in
runs.
real life.
No, he runs all the way down Joshua around a 68 before he gets caught.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean,
What's it
that's
called?
him.
Since we've hit the last 30 minutes of RP, not RP, fucking app.
RP.
That's how
Proving
you
how long
know.
it's since we done
This is how you know I've been doing too much RP and role playing in this
Yeah,
server
guys, we're in
way
the last
too
30
much.
minutes of RP. We totally faked this, you know?
I know, right?
We're gonna start
Oh.
uploading bloopers of all the things we mess up on.
Ain't that about it, truth? We really should just go through, like, after like 2 months of like doing this stuff, just go back.
Oh, I
Just
will.
edit
I
all
have.
of the clips together.
I'll do
Yeah.
that one day. I'm gonna go through and do that.
Honestly, though, what I was saying was, what's it called? We've had a lot of stuff go up and down. So, yeah. Oh, but no, I know what I'm saying. See, when y'all talk, I just straight up thought a lot. Since we're in the last like 30-ish minutes, around-ish, we should what's it called? Do the actual plans for it, and what's it called? What we were planning on doing when we planned on doing this next one, and that was actually do a Q&A with me because I remember y'all wanted to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
months ago.
So let's spend this what's it called? This last little bit of it doing a Q&A. How's that sound?
All right. Well, here I'll start us. I can't speak. Start us off, okay? Nathan,
Go for it.
what like made you like? I know you were talking about the dictatorship and all that. Not giving people say. What made you want to start CLRP Family Up? You know what I mean? Like, what did it
Started
the
out-
spark come from?
The start came, honest to God, because someone couldn't keep their word. The situation is I'm an amazing recruiter. I will say that. I've done recruiting for several times. I mean, I showed it when I created this server. I've done really well with recruiting, and it's hard for me to see why people can't recruit. But I used to get paid for recruiting, and I got paid. I think it was like $400 to be in a server for I think it was like 4 weeks, and I recruited for him for those 4 weeks. And when it came time to renew our contract, the owner of the server looked at me and said, "I don't need you no more." And they told me I could just stay in the server, so I stayed in there one extra day, and I looked around, and they were just being dictators toward me. And I got told what the honest reason I left was because of this instance, and I had the final enough with it. Is I was the head of department. I was the head of Blaine County Sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
I got looked at during RP one day, and I got told you're not allowed to be a supervisor. And when I got told that, I hit the roof and I left the server.
Yeah,
getting
because
told. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because like in this server, the supervisors are picked off of the highest rankings. Like if there's a department head over like an actual supervisor rank, that's how it's picked.
No. The way we work
mostly.
is if you're a supervisor, you're a supervisor.
I was told we didn't do that anymore.
No, we still do that. The way that's what we do. I'm not going to take that away from you. If you've worked your ass off to become a supervisor, you're going to be a supervisor. In real life, they're not going to look at you and say, "Well, you're a supervisor technically in the field, but I'm going to take away your rank today and kind of tell you got to be a cadet again." Like, that's not what they're going to do. It doesn't matter if they have 100 other people the same rank as you that day.
Yeah.
You're still going to be a supervisor no matter what because you earned that. And And the funny part to me is I don't usually play into age and everything like that. I usually am very respectful no matter the age, but the situation is he put a 12-year-old that didn't know how to RP, didn't know what he was doing, was disrespectful to everybody, and then also had Zello introduced to the server, and on top of that, everything like that. And that was the first time that Zello also. That was what pissed me off to begin with too. And then getting told that. So everything like that is just kind of just threw me underneath the water, and I was done. So yeah,
See,
that's pretty much the reason we started it.
Yeah, and also speaking about it, how's their server doing now?
Their server,
does it
they
even
ain't recruited
exist?
not a. It still exists. They ain't recruited a motherfucker in 3 months.
So my thing is, I like using Zello when you're on a scene. Like if you're on a out of the channel, out of the RTO, I would say if you everyone.
Zello has its perks. Zello has its perks,
Yeah.
but Zello has its downside. And it for me and my liking, everything like that, like, okay, Zello is perfect for people who have 2 devices.
Yeah.
Like me, for example, I have 1. And only having 1 device, everything like that kind of fucking sucks. And then also try doing a 1080 with Zello. You're not.
Oh yeah, no, it's hard. I used it in a different community, and doing 1080s with it's hard.
You're really not doing a 1080 in that damn thing. So it's just easier not to use it.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like if you're on a traffic stop and you don't want to, you can't afford to leave the channel, you can, like that part of Zello is nice to have,
Yeah.
But like I like using Discord better because there's a whole lot more you can do with the Discord.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's the fun of it.
yeah. Any other questions for Nathan?
Yeah.
Ooh, the co-owner going after the
You already
owner.
know I was gonna have some.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. You're
Give
right.
us the insight on what made you actually start RPing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. This is the interesting question.
He's gonna be going back a long time.
I don't know. That's like 5 years ago. What made me start RPing, honestly,
I'm gonna mute
it
and sit back
came
for this
down
one.
to I was playing other games. I played Minecraft. I did all that stuff for a long time. I had fun with it. Also I did a couple of other things here or there, but I just never really had fun because I'm a very social person. If you see me, I'm usually in a channel with somebody at like 1 o'clock in the morning, just having fun talking.
Nope.
Stuff like that. Like I was in a call last night with Corey until 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm a very social person. And playing all these other games like I did, I just never could figure out a way to build a big enough community so I can continuously have people to be around and have fun with and work aside, everything like that. And I found out from actually my favorite YouTuber, and I know this is gonna have some very what's it called, unpopular opinions, Bay Area Bugs. And I found his channel and everything like that, and I just watched it, kept watching it, and I was sitting back like, this is what I want to do. And I sat down one day and I said, I'm going to start RPing. I found actually the people who was helping make the EU server. I found them guys, and I RP'd with them for a year, and then now here we are now. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. I sat there and I started EU, and now we're here.
Funny enough, that's kind of how I started. I found pool cats first, and then I found Bugs and Jeff, and and then Ryan was introduced, and then everyone else was introduced at that time. I was like, this
I
seems
feel
fun.
old.
I was like, yeah,
I've been doing this for a long time.
but yeah,
All right.
but that was back when Code Zero. They did Code Zero.
Code Zero.
Code Zero, Sandy.
All right, but Jason, come on. I know there's got to be a question you got to ask.
I think we need to replace Jason. It's from a
Can I just say?
podcast.
Can I just say? Could you imagine asking me questions for an hour and 30 minutes? That'd been fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Based this slow ass over there.
I mean, at least we would hit that 130 mark at least.
Let me just read through. Let me just read through my book. Jason's like, I have thousands of questions, just don't know where to start.
Do I want to do on page 6 or do I want to go
No.
all the way to page
600,
18?
page 6. Okay,
600,
page
253.
69. Right there. Page 69, question 420.
All right.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Jason, you got one?
Find one in
I'm
your
actually
book.
gonna make a book. I'm actually gonna
Really
make a book because you guys keep mentioning
At this
it.
point, if we're gonna have special guests on it, I think you just need to sit down and write a book of questions.
Yeah, we'll let you know a month beforehand.
All right. But Jason not having one. I got another one. Name
Alright.
the reasons why you decided to go and find a Discord server instead of just sticking to the Xbox.
Real quick,
Uh,
why are all these questions about Discord? Like, relax. It's about
Okay.
Discord and RP. Everything you've asked so far.
No
Right.
offense. Yeah, I know what he's asking. Why did I start? What's it called? Why did I quit group posts RPs and switch to Discord? Honest answer, I never did group post RPs.
Group poster toxic.
Never did them. To this day, in my entire time, I've only did one group post RP.
Carter.
And it wasn't Carter. And that was terrible. In my opinion, that was the worst RP I've ever had. And I'm not gonna lie, we've had some times like when we first started this server, I thought that we may have hit that group post RP sessions, but we didn't. But no, I never did it. I couldn't bring myself to do group posts, things like that.
Speaking of Carter, did you hear that he's using lines?
Lions Police Cad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's old news.
Yeah.
That's old news because they just say it, the man can't afford nothing else.
No, he had a Sonoran CAD from when we did Kentucky State roleplay.
Again, that's free.
Ah, shit.
Welcome, Percy, to the audience.
All right. Next question.
So how's your farm doing?
It's doing. It's actually, you know what? That's a question I ain't had in a long time. It's doing good. We're getting prepared to do a couple things. Sadly, I'm having to sell it. My mother doesn't want it in her life currently, and I cannot talk her out of it. So I'm in a situation where I just gotta kind of wait until next year to start my own.
Aren't you 18 as of right now, though?
I am 18. Yes.
But he's still going through schooling.
Oh yeah,
Well, I'm still going through schooling, everything like that.
He has to finish
so-
until he waits to
Yeah.
until he finishes his schooling before he is a certifiable adult.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he's one on paper now since he's turned 18, but he has to wait till he's finished
Yeah.
actual schooling.
Well, you know, when that time
Well,
rolls around, Nathan, I wish you luck with
technically,
it.
in all reality, is I have sat down. I've already got the name of my business, everything like that, and I've already started the license process for my personal farm.
Nathan
that
Peacock
I'm
Farming.
rebuilding. Nope.
Knowing you, it's gonna be gotta go farming.
Actually, no.
Gotta go farming, guys.
Let Nathan talk.
You know what? Let me say this. You don't know where Gotta Go came from. That was my father's semi-trucking company when he was alive, so that's where that came from, by the way. But the farm, everything like that, I sat down and I came up with a couple of people. Actually, one of the people is actually in this call. That me and him sat down and we decided that we were going to make a farm. And yeah, what's it called? Me and Brian came down to the city. Me, Brian, Hazard actually are going to sit down and actually make a farm in Georgia.
You and Hazard living
Habbard?
together.
Habbard?
You and Hazard living together is like a ticking time bomb.
No, me, Hazard, Brian, and
Oh,
me,
that is
Hazard,
oh,
and
that
Brian.
is
That
So-
is a bomb.
time bomb. That is a bomb, not even ticking. That's a pipe bomb
So-
right there.
Hey, if I'm not dead within the first
No,
week
that's
here
a
because of
that's
Hazard
a
making
that's
a deer, I'm
that's
gonna
a
be
cocked
surprised.
frag grenade right there.
You know, Nathan, I'm not going to ask you, or I'm going to ask you now, but I'm not going to expect you to answer. Where near in Georgia are you going to put this farm? Are you going to put it near where you live or somewhere else?
Nobody cares.
I'm planning on actually keeping it kind of located where I'm at now. Kind of near Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
In the
Ooh.
middle of nowhere.
Ooh.
What?
Somebody
Ooh.
messaged me and it has a good question for you, Nathan. What is your biggest or most proudest moment in CLRP history?
Ooh.
None.
My
There's
biggest and
there's not
proudest
many.
moment.
There is not many.
No, there's a couple. Creating the family we've created. Coming back and looking at every little thing we've done. We've beaten the odds. I hate to say like that, but we have. We got told when we first started this that we wouldn't be nothing, we wouldn't be shit. We've beaten the odds. We've had a hell of a fun time doing it, and we're gonna keep a fun time doing it. And that's what we're gonna continue to do is just beating the fucking odds. I mean, especially when I started the server up was a terrible time to start the server. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
You
There's
started it at the strangest time.
exactly. It really was started at the wrong time. There's a time to start RPs and there's a time not to start RPs. Like if I'm talking to someone else, I'm gonna sit here and give this advice to anybody else about starting an RP. I would tell them don't start it right now. Wait until a GTA 5 update comes out and then put it out then. When we made the server, what was it like 3 months after, 3 or 4 months after a update? I think.
I mean,
yeah, it was made in June, so yeah.
whenever
I think it was.
whenever I joined us, for how many people do you think was in here? Not a lot, I don't think.
Ooh,
We were
no,
struggling.
not a lot.
We were struggling to get
We
11 people
honestly,
to RP.
we honestly didn't hit off really that big until I started putting a little bit of money towards the server.
Yeah, but I think what we
Um,
were struggling whenever I first joined to get 11 people to RP, and now we're 21 plus or 20 plus members to RP.
Yeah, I mean, last night we hit 23.
I mean,
So.
and with all the recruiting that we've done, it's made it possible, and all the stuff we've done to the server.
I will
And
say this right now. And this is me being honest. I would not be sitting in this owner position without these staff and the recruiting team behind me. If I did not have these guys behind me at all times, I would not have a server to do, to build. I would not have anything like that. And these guys have helped me out. All honestly, I haven't put up a recruiting post in a minute now, and I'm surprised. I haven't had to recruit any hardly. I haven't had to do nothing. I do an interview once every 3 weeks now. And I hate to say it, that it's because of such an amazing thing as these guys. I told everybody. I came down to a point one day. I came down and I said, you know what, guys? I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna cut out the recruiting. I gotta focus more of my time on the extra server. And these guys, they stepped up. Like they went from, I'm not gonna lie to nobody, they were not the best recruiters when they first started. But now they stepped up, and I'm proud. I'm proud of them all.
I will say, whenever I started as recruiting and interview, I mean, I didn't really focus on the recruiting part. I mainly focused on the interview part. And then I'm more focused, oh, well, I have, not a large following on TikTok or whatnot, but I have some, so let's post it here. And that's where most of my invites come from, is TikTok.
Yeah. Everybody has their different strategies.
I mean, heck, I've had 3-4 of my friends join because I'll advertise it at school. I've had a couple of my friends join in the PS4 server. I think some are in the Xbox server. So
Yeah.
All right, Nathan, what is your highest moment out of RPN thought out the years?
Okay, explain that question because that could mean several things.
Basically, your favorite moments.
Oh, favorite moment.
When you got rid of the staff team.
I was thinking more of that
Oh.
scene that the Playboy Mansion
No.
scene.
No, hold on, you two. Hang on, you two. It's Nathan, not y'all.
You said my favorite scene at all time.
Yep.
Okay, this was a scene that was done a long time ago.
Don't say it, Nathan.
He said
No, you
long-term goal,
you
USD
weren't
fan,
here.
probably.
You were not in this scene. This was a scene that was actually done back in Jaeger's server for Bri, who knows who that is. I went nuts one day. I was a civ and I was just having fun with it. And so I was pretending to be drunk, and I was RPing as I was drunk, and I took off all my clothes. Well, I just started doing the helicopter dance in front of all the cops. I think that was the funniest moment I've ever had. Just sitting there yelling, helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. That was the funniest shit I've ever done. Like, I had one cop who legitimately had to take a minute to wipe off his like TV screen and wipe off his desk because he was in the middle of drinking. I think he said like Coke or something like that. And then I started saying helicopter like that. He just spit it out everywhere, and you heard it too, just boom everywhere. It was the funniest shit ever. That had to be my funniest and my best moment from RPing.
You know, Nathan, we should probably. I kind of want to recreate that scene kind of now with you.
I've thought about it, but there's no recreating that scene. That scene, I don't even remember.
Yeah. Plus, we have so many little kids in this server. I don't think we can.
No, I mean that was back in Jaeger's server. That was back when that server was like 14
that was back in a
plus.
different era.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh,
yeah.
here's a question.
Possible, but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Are you gonna
Alright.
raise the age limit from 14 to maybe 15 or 16?
No.
See, I can't raise it past 15.
Yeah.
And here's the reason why. It's because Deer is 15.
That is true.
So that would be kind of hypocritical. It's like, you're 15 plus, well, your fucking color is 15. You're 16 plus, well, your color is 15. No, yeah. We are thinking about it currently. We are currently thinking about making the bare minimum 14 and making the maximum, not the maximum, the preferred age 15.
Yes. Maximum.
Well, because I was gonna say that would make sense because I've had to interview like 2 40 or 50-year-olds.
Oh, 50?
50?
There was like
You're insane.
like a 40-year-old, 44-year-old or something. That,
Oh yeah, that one guy.
yeah. And
He's
I
in
was
the PS4 server. He's gone now.
I was talking to him, and whenever he was interviewing, I was like,
Yeah,
"Why did you?"
You mean General, right?
No, it was a different one. He's
Well,
fire
believe
EMS.
believe it or not, those guys are on. There's people who we may not believe, but are into our being.
Yeah,
well, it's unbelievable at times.
I can't say anything. I'm almost
the amount
30.
of ages we see come in and out of the RP server and all that is just it is just bonkers.
you know,
Like,
and I sat down and talked to him when I was doing his interview. I was like, before you go, do you mind if I ask you, a question? So he was like, yeah. I was like, why did you get into the RP? And he was like, well, he doesn't live with his daughters because of COVID and stuff.
Oh.
And he's like, well, yeah, that was like the only way we could, really hang out and talk is by doing this and whatnot. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's, sad that, he can't see them or have, really any conversation with them other than like over, Xbox and stuff.
yeah.
Hey, look, it's the buddy I almost talked about earlier.
Yeah, well, I mean, I mean that, yeah.
And he was a great guy.
Right.
He was a great guy to sit down and talk to. Like, I enjoyed our conversation we had.
You know what I like about this server is even though we don't really. Bruh, no,
Right.
That wasn't me. That was my
Right.
homie. He dies every time he sneezes. So
Yeah, man. I think what I love about this server is go pay attention to this a little bit more during the next time you're in RP.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how many people are honestly like 15, 16. I really don't think we have anybody but maybe like 2 or 3 people who are like 14 and below that are RPing with us currently, like a steadily RPer.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a couple, but I think a large majority of people who RP in our server are older. And that's the situation of, we have it younger, but we do have a larger, older audience because we don't put up with bullshit. We will, if you don't act mature, we'll just ban you from the spot. I mean, that's where we come from.
Drew.
Little too
Alright,
little saying with what Nathan's saying. If we will ban you on the spot. Like if we see your application says 13, it's like an immediate or like 12. It's an immediate ban.
Yeah,
I've-
a medium ban for 12, but we're not going to. If you're
Yeah,
13,
or,
we'll give you an interview.
We had
but
this,
if,
yeah, we had this one guy. He came to the server and put in a joke application. I can't forget him. I'd have to scroll up a very long time in the applications. He put in an LEO application a very long time ago, like when the server first started, and it was like a complete joke for him. Apparently, he was banned on the spot.
yeah, I mean that type of stuff. Like and those I've seen some honestly like some people who've like we've been. I think if you were to go right now and count the last 10 people who've done an application for LEO, we've denied like 6 out of 10.
I'll go check your facts real quick.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, we got 2 more questions that came in. One is someone that Nathan really likes in the server. What's your favorite thing to do outside of role playing?
Hang out with his girlfriend.
Yep.
Outside of role playing, hang out with y'all guys. Honestly, there's a saying everybody pretty much have heard it in this server, and all these guys pretty much have heard me say it is. My girlfriend understands like role play. She understands this stuff, and she supports me in it. And we don't spend every waking moment together because she has better work ethics than I do. I'm not gonna lie, though. I spend more time with people instead of doing homework. She spends more time doing homework than spending time with other people. I'm not gonna lie to that. But I say spending time with y'all. I mean, being able to make this friendship or thought that, because I just say it, not a whole lot of people have the opportunity to sit here and make friends with other people like this. I mean, but if you're talking about like completely outside, like if anything else, like what's my all-time favorite thing to do that's outside of the server, completely not dealing with anybody in the server, hunting. Hands down hunting. Taking my my puppy or something like that, taking him out to go hunting. That is my hands down favorite thing to do.
The results have come in. Out of the last 10 people that applied for LEO, 5 have been turned down and 5 have been accepted.
2 RE45s. This is
All right. And the second question that came in was, where do you see CLRP in the next year?
Oh, next year. Shit, you're lucky if I look a month into the fucking future.
Yeah.
That's just the
We've
question that
talked
came
about
in.
this before, Bri. We thought
Hey,
the
that's
server wasn't
just the
gonna make it
question that
past 3
came in.
months,
I'm just
Bri.
asking from what the question came in.
I'm about to add a
Honestly,
question, chat.
I
We
didn't
talked about
imagine.
this.
I wouldn't imagine we were 6 months. We would get 6 months in.
Yeah.
Like
we were expecting the server to like be like completely dead by like 4 or 5 months.
yeah.
That's literally what we expected.
So right now, I mean, if we're doing this well now, I'm excited to see the future and all that. But I see us doing better. I see us. No offense, I don't see the same management team here. I see an entirely different management team. I'm not gonna lie to nobody.
I might be on that staff team then. What?
You wish.
Hey, who knows? He could be right. He could be right.
Yeah, he really could be.
Yeah, he could.
I could have completely different co-owners. You just never know. And that's
know.
gonna be.
Hazard's
Hey, who
leaving
knows?
first.
Nathan
I can
could
see
actually
that
pick
now.
me, Deer, and Hazard to the side.
Okay, I just went to ping
Honestly-
everyone in this server,
Honestly,
and it's like, and it's shocking to see because we haven't used this in a while. It says we're about to mention 45 plus. That's good for an extra server with it.
okay, here's the one. Chris asked, would y'all ever expand to 5M? Nathan, I've actually wondered this myself because if so, I can keep it up and
A
running.
lot of people's actually wondered this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a PC that can handle 5M.
See,
seen
I'm
it
gonna
before.
say this, and this is my statement on the 5M. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna state maybe because it takes a lot of money and a lot of time to do that.
Yeah, it takes like
And
$100.
no, it takes way more than $100 by the time you're done buying
Yeah.
mod pack. By the time you're done buying mod packs, a steady server that's able to stay up. By the time you're done with all that and getting a Discord server set up, everything like that, you're looking $2,000, $1,000 to $2,000. So when you're looking at that much money to begin with, you've got to. It's something I am saving up for. I will say the current balance saved up for it is around $150. That is not my current project. My project is getting the Xbox server up completely first. It's how we started, and that's how we're gonna finish.
Yeah. I believe we have another question coming in here from, I think, Evan, which is not in here.
Maybe. I've been keeping the names anonymous, so.
Well, I made a questions for us, chat.
Ooh, I got one. When will he finally take the founder position like he said he would?
Ooh.
Repeat that.
When will Nathan finally take the founder position like he said he would?
Oh.
He's basically asking
here's
here we go. Here we go.
I'll answer. I got this.
Hold on.
Never.
Okay.
Short. Well, let me rephrase that. As of right now, I don't plan on giving it over to Brian because of the fact of I've got a lot of work in this server and we don't have the U server, so I can manage 2 servers. If I'm managing 2 servers, I can do it. So I'm not gonna focus on that too much. I'm gonna focus on recruiting and I'm gonna focus on the main server like that and staying the owner because the PlayStation owner, he stepped up. He's made it where I don't have to worry about hitting that server. I can look at it and know, hey, they're doing really good. They got like 80 something people. They've caught up to our server. So they're doing really good and all that. So I give them props where props is needed. So I'm able to stay the owner, and unless I see something like that change where I need to step down, take a step to being a founder and let Brian run the Xbox.
Yeah.
That will be what we do. And as of right now, I don't plan on that. So I plan on keeping Bri, Hazard, and Deer all co-owners, and we stay in the happy little family we are.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's another one from Evan.
Yeah.
Does
I
Nathan
was about to get to that.
Does Nathan
But,
plan
okay.
on
I was
face
literally looking at
reveal or staff, or
Golly,
staff?
Keep cutting them off, why don't you?
I've done it. The entire staff knows what I look like.
I
The
don't.
staff.
Yeah.
I think I know what that question means. He means the entire server.
Hell no.
Ooh. All right, here's one.
Ooh.
You know what? You know what?
Oh, this is
Hold
like...
on. Hold up.
Is Nathan ever going to quit role playing?
Next question.
That's basically saying, where's Nathan going
Hey,
to
Chris.
retire?
Chris, about that question, we already have one up.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have one. Bri, can you
Yeah.
send the link to Chris for the
Yeah.
CLRP?
Also, Hunter, when he's around, he likes to stream. So.
That's on Twitch.
No, he streams on YouTube as well.
But Bri, don't
He from
we
the deal too there.
we have a YouTube channel for it, for like the clips and stuff that we get. You can send that to him if you would like.
Yeah.
Chris.
I'm gonna say this. This is me being honest. Retirement. I don't see it in the future. I don't see it in the near future. I got a lot of work left in me. But I got a lot of work left in me, and I got a left kick left in me, everything like that. But I'm not gonna lie to nobody. When Brian Hazard come to Georgia, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break for a while. And all of us probably will, so we can all kind of get settled. Because the actual plan is for me, Bri, and Hazard all to live in the same house.
Bri,
so,
you better come and see me when you come down.
With all 3 of us living in the same house, everything like that. We're gonna probably have a little bit of a break, but I don't see us quitting. We all love this too much. We all love sitting down and playing RP. We all love it too much to quit. But yeah, I mean, maybe one day I see myself moving to 5M full time. I see that. And I see myself handing this server to someone else who wants to stay Xbox the entire time. But I don't see myself leaving
Nathan,
the servers.
You do realize before you can go full time on 5M, you have to get internet, right?
See, that's the funny part that Brad has or don't know yet. I'm sitting here tempted not to let them get internet just so they can understand the pain I went through.
Wow.
People,
Wow.
Pain of
No,
that.
Bry
I
will
already know the
purposefully
pain
buy
of that,
internet.
'cause I went
No,
30 years
Bry.
without internet.
No, Bry will purposefully buy internet for you.
Yeah.
see, that's the funny part is I don't know the house that because we already know what house we're getting. I'm pretty much have already started paying on the house that we're getting. It's gonna be very cheap. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know if we can get Wi-Fi out of it. That's the funny part.
Oh my
do
god.
we want to let a person he had raised?
No.
Per-
Fine.
Percy, if you had a question, just type it in the questions chat. So
Yeah.
we'll have
You
people-
did.
Raise a field skit.
Is double
that's one.
cleaning allowed even if you have some sort of proof of said claims?
What do you like necessarily mean behind that?
Yeah.
That I'm
I
taking
don't
a
know.
wild guess. That means say that you are saying this person's double cleaning, but you have no proof.
If there's no proof, we can't go on and no proof.
Yeah.
But if there's proof, we'll take some action against it. I say it's the situation on hand. We had a 007 situation happen not so long ago where I told someone to leave the server and go join someone else's server, and they were still in that
You
server.
literally gave him permission. You literally gave him permission to disrespect you, so you can ban him, so it looked realistic.
yeah, I really did. And we got rid of actually a couple people within the staff because of it, and I thought that was a win because it got rid of the bad eggs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that situation I had.
I would love to get permission to disrespect Nathan without consequences.
Well, here's
And
the
I can
funny
do
part:
it
is he really
anyway.
didn't.
I know, I'm messing with you.
Here's the funny
He
part:
was
he
just
really
do-
didn't. I just made that shit up.
Okay, this ain't questions about me. This is questions for Nathan.
My boxes of. My boxes.
Bry's next week. Bry's next week.
Yeah,
Hold
Brian's
on.
next week.
Is
That's a really good
Bry
question, chat.
ever gonna
We're going to
stop
pin that.
saying
Yeah,
seems
we're gonna-
legit?
I ain't
We're
answering
gonna
that
pin
question
that.
until next week.
Yeah.
Then.
I'm gonna
No,
answer
he
that
said
for you.
no.
No, he's not.
He wasted half of his bank balance in RP because he kept saying it while Grown was in the chat.
Seems legit.
No, I only got rid of 200K. Surprisingly.
No, it was more than that.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Come on, anybody got questions?
I don't think so.
Messages have gone cold a little bit. I'm checking.
Let's see. We're sitting
Oh, here
at
goes Chris. Here goes Chris typing.
just a time check for you guys. It's gonna be an hour and 22 minutes.
All right, so I guess it's gonna be the last few questions.
Yeah, we're gonna
If
wrap it up here soon.
if we go over a little bit, we go over. That's the way I
Yeah.
look at it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Which is the
Um,
positive.
3 questions. Go.
I want them
Oh,
all to be
God,
entered at the
Oh.
exact same time.
Ooh, what the heck? Why is it in general? What's going on in general?
What is going on in
I don't
general?
What do you mean what's going on in
I'm
general?
deleting any messages that are not questions.
Yeah.
Yes, I love hunting. He says. Wow, you guys are typing whole paragraphs.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
while they're doing that, what was your first initial thought? Because I'm sure me growing Clout and okay, well, never mind. They got their questions rolling in
There
now.
we go. What's your favorite vehicle you like to use? You like to own in real life? Sorry.
A tratter.
Got this one. My favorite vehicle. Actually, I did own one of these for a little bit. Actually, I had to sell it here recently, but I am in the market to buy another one. Probably for a little bit cheaper than what I sold it for.
He wants
But,
a truck.
I want a Ford F-350 dually.
Lifted.
No, actually, I don't want it lifted because it takes away the towing
showed-
capability.
Yeah, you showed me
Um,
a picture of one of those, one of those lifted ones you found.
I know. But I would want one of those with blacked out, like black rims, black. Yeah, I prefer that.
Yeah. Is
Ooh,
Nathan ever
alright.
going to go to Alabama for football?
Where do you see that? Oh.
I got a
Or
good one.
The
I
only,
got a good one for you.
the only way I'll go to Alabama to watch a football game is if Alabama, if I know
No,
Georgia's
he probably means
100%
like the
gonna
college.
win.
He probably means like the college.
Oh hell no! I'm not going to no college.
Okay.
Fuck that.
All right, hold on.
All right,
I got a good one. Will
Hold on.
Nathan ever stop yelling and or cussing?
No.
You're crazy.
No.
Hey, I got. All right, here's one from
that
Chris.
because that's a good one.
Okay,
See-
no,
Chris.
let me explain this real fast. I yell a lot, and the whole
Yeah.
reason I yell is because I work around large machinery. When you work around large machinery, like Brian's gonna get this mentality actually, and I'm gonna laugh my ass off when he gets it. Is you're gonna start yelling a whole lot more, and it's gonna be hard to control
Yeah,
your voice
because
level.
your hearing is gonna start fading
Exactly.
as time goes on too.
See, what you guys don't.
Especially when if you worked for like very loud things. Like when I was in the military, I was with artillery, and now I have to deal with weaponry and big loud sirens, and yeah.
See,
Yeah,
the thing people
horrible.
don't see behind the, getting set up part until, today Jack got to see it. I sit here for a good 10, 20 minutes tuning Nathan down and tuning other people up. So you can so they're all equalized.
Yeah.
See, if I leave if I leave Nathan at the volume I leave him at for RP where I can hear him and he's not like yelling to the top of my ears, he would be in the red marker when everyone else is like halfway in the green,
Yeah.
All right.
So like I have to tune him down.
Chris is a good question. Say I got an Xbox and wanted to move to the Xbox server. Would I lose my rank?
And everything.
Oh. We'd work something out. That'd be a situation of we'll work something out. I can't guarantee it. Like staff position, I definitely cannot guarantee. Because like I said, I don't work with y'all enough. But we'd work something out for your main department. Yeah.
And all your money I guess would transfer over to him.
Yeah.
I got one from the main server. Does he care about the staff's personal life?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you
I
think he
tell
asks us?
I tell people all the time, take care of your personal life before you take care of everything like that. Yes, I get mad about everybody. Yes, I get mad occasionally because it's just like no offense. Whenever it feels like one person takes a day off, it's like the entire fucking staff has to take that same fucking day off. So it pisses me off because I'm like, these motherfuckers are working together some fucking way. So yes, I have a situation where I get pissed off. Now, if the person who asked that question was Deer, no, I don't
It
care
was
about
Evan.
her personal life at all.
It was Evan.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I care about their personal lives, things like that.
Okay, I'm keeping the names anonymous. Y'all are just over here saying them.
So
Yeah, no,
like
We'll
even if
figure
you're
out at some point.
like even if you're a regular member, like if Nathan sees there's something bothering you or something wrong, he will sit down with you and try to talk to you. Like all the staff team, I've had Nathan, Deer, Hazard, well not really Hazard, but Bright, like they've all tried to sit down
Hazard?
with me. No,
I
I
was
said
about to
not
say
Hazard.
Hazard. I doubt that.
Well, I've had Hazard sit down and talk to me, but it wasn't about something bothering me. But like they'll know when something's wrong.
Here we
you
go.
know. So like they'll try to sit down. Like they do care about everyone in the server. Like if there is something wrong with you, and you do need someone to talk to, you can go to one of them.
Yeah.
Like
So
they do care.
does Nathan like Chevy or Ram? Like
Ooh.
Dodge Ram.
So take him forward out of the question. Okay, so I want to take that as taking him forward out of the
Chevy
question.
or Ram?
Basically. If Nathan
this-
liked Chevy or Ram, if
If
Ford
Ford
was never made.
Ooh.
He updated that question.
Ram.
Yeah.
What? Even okay, I need an explanation on that.
What are the chances we change the 10 codes to
The
Georgia,
Georgia
10
10 codes.
Hold on. I got my questions coming first. I gotta know.
Have you
Okay,
ever
the
thought about
Ram,
shutting down the PS4 server?
No, hold on. Let's answer one question at a time. Bri, the answer to your question is I'm not a Chevy. I hate Chevy with a passion. And Ram actually make decent quality stuff. Actually, I've owned a couple of their vehicles. And of course, one of my favorite cars of all time was a Dodge Hellcat. That's one of my favorite vehicles of all time.
Yeah, we can tell you drive one every RP.
And of course, yeah. Like that's what's it called. The Hellcat. I thought that's one of my favorite vehicles. Now, don't get me wrong, Chevy has some good ones, but I prefer Dodge.
All right. Now ask the other questions.
Now,
Have you ever thought about shutting down PS